position, I suppose you could call it. So shifting
back
a bit as we see the Jet, Killjoy, Raze, and the Omen. So looking
French
for
toast?
the double duelist.
And
Valorant.
Both their teams are running exactly the same Icebox lineup that they did at their regional qualifiers. So nothing different from that perspective. It looks like it's going to be X10 on defense first, Vikings on attack. So really look for Vikings to set the tempo here. X10 has struggled a bit on their defender side versus their attacker side on Icebox, so curious to see how this goes. Really keep your eyes on Sushi Boys on the Cypher instead of the Killjoy, kind of one of the bigger change-ups you have here. He usually, of course, is the pistol round. Let's hold on to my thoughts about the Cypher until we get a little deeper into this.
All right, well, off the bat, just a few members poking forward here into A. On belt one playing.
I can't believe they have a Cypher.
Forward,
what the fuck?
Hawk coming out. We'll find the blind here on the FRC.
Just finding a little information there on what the setups are going to look like right now. Just keeping the spike back. Everybody playing this very slow. Kind of an interesting slow start to this. You would expect these two teams maybe to come out rushing. Vikings a lot of times on the pistol rounds will hit you hard and fast, maybe in the middle of the maps, but this time looks like they're rotating back towards A.
Well, Sassy does take quite a decent chunk of damage, and without the Sky, without a Sage, won't be able to top him back up, so it's going to have to operate at 61 HP for the moment. Patty playing up top on the point. Will get taken out. It's going to be FRC who does manage to find first blood, taking him out with that frenzy headshot. Pushing through the smoke is going to be Cruz. Scary comes up with two before he gets traded back. Sadak able to keep the man advantage here for the side of Vikings. Now they get the final finish onto Fox, and it's just going to be Sushi Boys, the last one standing. Tries to go for the right-click kill.
These are some weird agent picks.
Finish him off with 3 members left. It will be Vikings taking the pistol round.
Yeah,
once
both they commit to that fight, they get through that Viper's wall, and they are just tearing people apart. A bit of a dash there, and they're not really able to get through very effectively, or after they get through, they do really well, but in the beginning of the round there, a little slow. I was a little surprised by that, but not too surprised once Vikings got it going to hit him hard and fast now. Stacking back up towards the A side a bit more. Let's see how they're going to do on this anti-eco round. No buys really other than a Sheriff for Potty Pond. One thing about X10 is they are known for their Sheriff play and their eco rounds, excuse me. Let's see how they can do on it.
All right, a good chunk of damage on FHC, taking him low. Cruz does get traded back a little bit down to 78 and obviously can't heal himself up. So we'll just have to try to stay alive and offer up some utility here for the rest of his squad.
Vikings is playing slow.
Currently sitting here on the A site. So if they decide to just rotate this out, Vikings could absolutely
They're going to fall into a 5-man. They might lose this round.
Again, just going to be dropping down, picking up the frenzy, but it seems like they still do want to maybe commit in onto the A site as everybody inches forward. Just have the costs right now watching their backs, hovering around mid to make sure that nobody is coming around for the flank.
Yeah,
all right, this drone should maybe tell them no. Never mind, they're going. They're going.
Spotted there for a moment. Hawks continuing to get these blinds. FRC right up in front. Will get taken down. Fox finding another one. 3 kills going the way of X10.
3 classic
it's
kills.
It's going to be Cruz falling for them right now. Pushing up on the corner. Sadhawk trying to find that kill. Nano Swan into the
Why did he shoot it?
Pushes the corner. And Will
Why
manage
did he
to find
shoot
a third kill in the round as Sushi Boys goes down.
Oh,
Last
no.
member alive.
Oh, no. Boy.
Scary, but does not stand a chance.
Come on.
Manages to find that kill. And it's
What
going
are you
to
doing?
be a 2-round
Man
start
advantage.
Now for
Play slow, play safe.
Yeah, pretty interesting to see Sadak, the shot caller here for Vikings, coming out with that Phantom, already 4-0-1 and able to keep it in his hands. So that's a nice little takeaway from that round, despite losing 3 members very quickly there. Had one at all for X10. Taking
the guy's pipes backed off. You could have given him the Phantom. They had high health.
Yeah, does a bit of damage. Forces him to buy up again. If they can win out on this round, it's going to be a nice little economic swing for X10. See what they can do. It's going to be Vandals across the board for them. 3 Phantoms here for Vikings.
Oh, wow.
Good opening kill. Is he going to be gone? Now GTN. 3 character
They're
players.
getting owned on this gun round so far.
Very solid start.
It's a weird gun round, though.
They're having
one guy died
tempo
fighting back
here.
mid. The other guy died by himself going through orange.
Fox, we continue to watch down into yellow. Gonna get a nice headshot on the Sadak.
And gets the spot there. on Asasi, throws the recon bolt up top as well. It's looking for a bounce on the shock. Can't quite send it that far back behind yellow. Angle going to be off, so it doesn't get any additional damage. They just spray through the smoke.
Nice.
Yep, just looking at those tracer rounds. And they will get rid of Patty.
Let's see if they're really going to commit to this now that the toxic screen is there. Really difficult for Vikings. Time's getting a little bit low. So if they're going to make a re-rotate, they're going to have to start doing it pretty soon.
A bit of damage there from the bite. Wall coming back up. Going to start making their way over towards A, or at least maybe faking with the footsteps. As we do see Sassy starting to inch back out. See that dart come out, reveals himself up top here at green. Just looking for the shot. Fox doesn't even have to give it to him, but he goes for the peek, gets the headshot, and that should be the round in the books. Will tick down as Sitagas just looks to hold on to his weapon, but this is a huge turn now for X10. The question is whether or not they can run with the momentum and try to string a couple rounds together.
I mean, just solid defense there on B side. Never really able to get anything established.
That was weird from Vikings, man. They did nothing.
From there, the rotates and the encirclement can just come through for X10.
Rounded him up, shut him down. Patty starting in an aggressive position, does get spotted.
There we go.
To drop off the pipes.
They're going now.
There's the
now they're doing something together. I like that. I'm down.
Patty dashing out, jumping up. As they get the spot on him, they're looking for the finish, and
Nice.
they will manage to get him with the Hunter's Fury. And a
Value.
tag now coming through. Flips onto Fox. And that will be the plant going down for Vikings. A very solid start to the round for them. Have to commit 2 ults to this, so we'll be looking to close this out to move up 3-1. If X10 could turn this around, be absolutely huge for them to maintain some momentum. Double lurk around the back, and that is going to be Sutagas taken down.
This guy's scary.
He was ready, he was prepped, he was looking at that angle, but doesn't manage to find the shot.
Oh, they know one more
However,
flanking.
Dropping. Cruz coming down into the site, finished off by the stinger from
Oh,
FRC.
this really sucks. I'm really sorry. I need to go. Max 5 minutes.
They lose 2 of the guns, but overall, they're just going to be happy with a round win.
It's just a really nice post plant setup. Even though Sutekas loses that push around the corner, the backside of A, they have Sadak right there, ready to go to clean up things on the backside, not really open up that flank. FRZ holding down the middle of the plant site. Very nicely done here by the Vikings. Now they're coming out a little bit more ahead. Things are pretty even right now, though, in terms of cash. A little bit more money, definitely on the side of Vikings, but if X10 can win this round, they're going to be sitting just fine.
All right, well, hit to start things off. Scary, just looking to lock down this A site that continuously gets hit by Vikings. They're still playing forward, just on the outskirts of this enormous poison cloud. Will send the drone forward to try to scout through. They haven't managed to locate him yet. Here's them up on that zip line. Gets the spot. It's FRZ eliminated. They're trying to spray through. They're trying to find Scary. Don't manage to do so. He pushes out around the corner. Gets Sadak. Tries to make his way out of the smoke, but Stassi is there. Gets the punish. It's going to be the smoke cloud dropping down, but it's going to be a 4v2 with this lurk around the back coming in from Cruz, from Patty. They get the spot. They should have the finish. So the Gus does manage to find one, but with 30 HP, yeah, will get shut down. And just like that, X10, they trade right back, keeping it close.
Yep, this is really nice for X10. They put down the Viper Pit, and Vikings just continue to push through it, and it's a really tough ult to deal with in those situations. So, Vikings there, I think maybe being a little bit over aggressive on that side, and you could see still setting up towards A. They're really going to keep hammering away at this, and look at the B setup here from X10. They seem pretty convinced that there's going to be a change in strats for the Vikings on this round.
Yeah, but it's going to be very much the same. Percy charging forward, Bladestorm in hand. Just going out with that TP, and Sushi Boy's getting the spot on Sonic, just manages to spray him down through that smoke. Retreats to safety, over by the screen. Spike getting planted now. Hunter's Fury coming through. As Fox looks for some kills. Won't manage to find anything. Patty with his own Bladestorm takes out one. Pulls out the pistol, goes for the right clicks, but FRC will shut him down. Gets that reset. 3 members left versus 2. 2 members remaining here for X10. Both going to be topped up, full HP. With rifles in hand, but can they get the kill? Sushi Boy's going to fall short. GTN taking him out with a Spectre, and it's another great shot on the Bladestorm from FRZ from Vikings to take a 2-round lead.
And it's just a really hard commit onto the B side here for X10 at the beginning of the round. That means they're going to be late coming through. A nice job by Sushi Boys. I think it was his tripwire that got the spot there up in the nest. Seeing kind of a tale of two jets. Going to be FRZ coming out on top of that one.
Patty pushing forward. Forces out the tailwind. Will use an updraft and tailwind himself to get out to safety. Doesn't want to risk anything. Only got a slight little tag there on the FRZ. Weapons across the board for the most part are going to be somewhat even. A Bulldog there for Saucy and just the Sheriff for Sushi Boys. So still going to be looking a bit more favored here for the Vikings. But you see this inch forward, the gun barrel sticking out, scary. He's ready for it, gets the shutdown there. To the cost though, he was all on his lonesome, inching up onto B. The rest of the team from Vikings now getting ready to storm into the A site where they've already taken out Patty. Smoke coming down. RZ gets him up here on the gets himself up on the center, but has to drop down as he gets spotted by the recon bolt. Sushi Boys wrapping around the back. The cyber cage dropped down, but he cannot get the shots to fly through. GTN comes up with a kill. Will get traded in the end by Fox. Does himself get taken down by Sadok. Very bloody rounds here to start. Vikings yet to get this plant going, but they have the man advantage again, 3-2. Shots coming through, crew spotted, finished off, and that'll be the cleanup as FRZ finds 3 in the round.
Man, FRZ really having some great back-to-back rounds here for the Vikings, getting up on top of the pipes and doing some work from up there. Really kind of able to find ways around the toxic. Very well done. Using that verticality that's oh so important on Icebox.
Deploying drone.
Well, potentially now getting ready to change things up. Still do have the two duelists from the side of Vikings inching forward into the A site, looking for any overextensions. Haven't spotted anything yet. Spike's still going to be dropped. Default just outside of the attacker's spawn. So they just look to play the information game right now. Patty watching, spots one. Can't get that Marshall shot off in time though. And yeah, GTN not willing to mess around with this. Wants to just pull back. Not even going to give him the opportunity to land that shot. And
I like
everybody from Vikings is going to start making their way.
You guys remember my match on Icebox? That's how I felt.
With the showstopper,
but
they could
I actually had a chance to go rather than play.
Yeah, I like the re-rotate here by the Vikings. Don't
oh my God,
pain. With the Marshall. He's going to have the
without
best opportunity to potentially do some real damage to your team. Go to the weak side, try to get something going over here. Setup comes down there. Is that toxic screen going to go up? Let's see if you can get the post plant set up nicely for the Vikings.
I thought maybe they were going to hold on to this, but now that they know that the members of X10 are going to be rotating over, they will commit the lockdown to this take. Spike now starting to get inched forward. It's getting planted. This lockdown going to expire. Trailblazer forward to scout. Spike's planted. Tailwind going to have to be burnt by Patty as he tries to get himself over to Snowman, but Saucy lines up the headshot. Fox managing to find one, taking out the enemy Killjoy. Sitting in the corner, FRZ trying to spray his way to success. Will find Sushi Boys, but Fox trades him back with the Sheriff. 3v3 now, but outgunned. Our X10 need to click some heads, but they just can't quite get it done.
Nice.
3, and that is going to be a very nice stretch coming through for Vikings. Up 4 rounds with just 3 more to go in the half.
Yeah, you can see that they even went for a few cheeky things there for X10. The Marshall into the hands of Patty Pen. The Stinger even in the hands of by the Vikings here, stringing together quite a few good rounds.
Yeah.
X10 really needs to get it done on this assault rifle round.
I should clarify, 4 more rounds to go. This is round 9. Sometimes my brain doesn't do math so good. So let's see what they can get done. I mean, X10, if they could, pick up 3 of these, it would be huge.
Oh my God.
Forward and aggressively managed to find one, but he's not ready for FRZ to be waiting on top there at the pipes. Strikes him down, catching him from behind, but Cruz with that side angle manages to catch FRZ as he tries to inch up just on the side of the site. GTN leaping over that Viper.
Both these teams are so aggressive.
Himself safe, not taking any additional
Jesus.
damage. Now they have to reroute. They have to rethink this.
We're going to get
almost too aggressive.
Our X10 off the Trailblazer and the guiding lights that nobody's trying to push Ace. You can see after that guiding light came down, the call is starting to rotate back towards B. Nicely done here by X10. Let's see if Sutekas can find anybody coming through the kitchen there. Sushi Boys making his way just by the bomb site proper. Sutekas fully in the kitchen. Now, ready. Scary is going to try to come through. Let's see if he can get it done this time.
Oh. Jump across. Risky maneuver, but himself that much more difficult to hit. Cruz in the back over at Snowman. Does manage to find GT, and now Saucy going to be going down. It all comes down to Tekas, who's up on top of the site. Eliminates one, drops down, has to recover the spike. Has it in hand now. Fakes the plant. Here's them rushing. Manages to find one. Can he actually clutch this out?
No way he didn't hear him?
He never saw him.
Pushing forward.
Oh, man.
He just
the dart, he didn't hear any.
Give him the
That
opportunity
sucks.
to hear his location.
That sucks.
Shuts him down. It's going to be another round on the board here for X10, but they need to get some wind in their sails. They need to string a couple additional ones together.
From that plant spot, the pressure was coming for Sutekas. Good attempt, but just not quite enough in the end. So a very important win there for X10, able to stabilize themselves. But I say that.
Again.
Yeah.
Consistently rushing forward here over towards the entry of A and just gets punished yet again. Seekers used by Cruz trying to spot them out, but they know this is going to be a full commit here onto the A
It's so
side
weird
after
to
that
watch,
pick.
man.
Still a very deep lurk happening from Sutekas as he sits back over in the spawn. He's waiting to see if anybody's going to come from the flank position that has been played so regularly from the side of X10, but they might not even need it. Look at the cleanup that's happening here on the site. The spike did not get planted. They get the finishing blows, and now there's a man advantage for the side of X10.
Well, that shutdown of GTN is huge. That opens up so much space. It's kind of a blind push through the toxic screen there, and it gets shut down by Cruz. Excellent pull on that, although FRZ gonna get scary now. Opportunity, Blade Storm online.
Yeah, evens it up. Drifting across, as Sutekas starts pushing forward.
This is a tilter. It looks like nobody's communicating to each other. They're just going. Like, what was that guy doing? That guy was trying to lose the round. The last guy was trying to lose the round too.
Spike getting planted. Sushi Boy's on the creep, comes charging in, manages to find the kill. And now it's FRZ on his lonesome. His utility is gone. It's all in the Blade Storm. It's all in the aim. He just does not have it this time. Sushi Boys cleans up 3 with the Spectre, and X10.
Let's not be honest.
That's the first time that they've won 2 rounds.
NA looks like a ranked game. No. This is more like a ranked game. I don't know what's going on.
Opponent to be able to shoot you out of the air when you come. Yeah, one thing that has me concerned here, Achilleos, is that the Vikings are having a tough time trying to come up over the tubes. Not able to do it as Potipon. He does still have that judge.
What is this?
Yeah, didn't manage to find much of anything. I believe he threw out the right click for the Blade Storm as well.
He's got 1 health. I don't even know what happened to him.
Audio cue that he had popped it, so tried to get that kill, doesn't manage to find it. But I mean, FRZ is down to 1 HP. That's about as good as dead as you can get. Or as close to. So still a significant amount of damage pushed into the enemies here.
Oh my god!
Already sitting up quite
that ult goes so high.
Is used over on the A site just to try and dissuade them from pushing in.
Yeah, I think kind of learning their lesson from the last time they tried that didn't go so well. And that was the one thing I was going to kind of point out for Vikings is the one thing they seem to be struggling with a bit is the Viper utility, of course. So let's see if this time they can get around it. But she's up top waiting. A double push going to come through here.
Yep, it's a different angle. Managed to find the one. Doesn't quite spot the other. Sudhawk does make his way through, but he doesn't check the corner. Cruzy is ready and waiting. They follow right into the Spider's trap. And cleanup will be there overall. Saucy
so weird, back, man. Why?
Down on that toxin screen, but Cruz gets the final blow. And just like that, we are 1 round separated between X10 and Vikings. Last round in the half. Let's see if we're going to flip sides 6-6, completely tied up.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough when you're pushing through the Viper's pit. It's, of course, hard to see anything, and the opponents have a big-time advantage on you. And this time, like you mentioned...
Why did they use Sova for it?
Is in different
a Sova drone with a Sova dart?
To get a read on where
clear
they're
the
even going to
space,
be
run through quickly.
This is one of the things in my notes coming into this that I really liked about X10 is they are always changing it up.
Walk pushing a Viper ult is not it.
Going well,
ever.
They will give you different looks, and it's one of the things that has made them successful in their region.
I mean, one of the things that you have to do is you have to try to send that drone forward, try to get a spot out, clear those angles that are being played. We just don't see that happen. They get
he had no drone for it. I see.
It's all the
when did he use it at the start of the round?
To check on that Viper.
Before the Viper ult happened, probably, or at the same time, maybe.
Maybe you could throw a turret
that sucks.
in it, I guess. That's
at that point, you just accept defeat and you don't go through it.
Cam, you can see in the pip there, top right of the screen, set up on the corner. Gets the spot, seeing them advancing forward. Hunter's Fury being used. Saucy looking to open things. Gets a single tag onto Fox. Now we will see that lockdown.
They're going back. They're out of here.
Hunter's Fury obviously not available here for Fox to respond in kind, so they cannot destroy this. TP around the back from Sutekas. Going on a deep little lurk, moving out of A over towards screens. Now into mid. The rest of the team, the rest of the team has moved over now. He is just going to be waiting for anybody pushing in from mid. Everybody,
I should be able to take this round.
rotating through the back over towards the spawn, so he's still going to be in a fairly
He's going to get one on this
if
flank.
He decides to show his location. The Vikings, they have control of the site for now. Shots flying through.
Never mind.
Will be
Never mind. Never mind.
Just like that, they
That
find
fell apart.
GTN.
Wait, hold up.
Advantage now here for the side of X10 as they look to tie this up 6-6. Sadhak, the last one alive. All of his utility has been burned. The next one will find one. He follows up for a second on the Scary. And now it comes down to a 1v1. Him versus Sushi Boys. Pushes a little bit of damage out. Fake tap on the spike. Doesn't try to hold this one for half. And now Sushi is in a precarious spot. Goes to the tap yet again. Sadhak, he can just run this clock down. There's not much that Sushi Boys can do. He has to try to stick for it, but Sonic will clutch it out in the end.
There's nothing he can do. Literally nothing. He just loses.
Oh, man, Sada coming through big for his team. The shot caller for the Vikings, holding it down. And I thought, first of all, I thought this round looked great for the Vikings. You get Sutekas deep in A. They know there's nothing going on. He has a...
Yeah, it's just fantastically done. I mean, whenever you can create those catch-22 situations for the defender, you know, it's just wonderful to see. It's beautifully done. But now we go into the second half, not wasting any time. Pistols drawn out. A couple of frenzies here for the defenders. One frenzy for Patty. Everybody else going to be rocking Ghosts, no armor. Inching forward here onto the A site for the moment. Asasi gets the drone up top. Will lose that out. Got the dart in. But everybody now starting to pull away from A. Cyber Cage turned down in mid. That gets spotted. So they're very privy to this rotation, especially with FRZ waiting above. Has not been spotted whatsoever. This could be a major surprise for them. A rude awakening, perhaps, as he does drop down. Manages to find Patty. Now Sushi Boy's going to be gone as well. Throws down some of these cloud bursts to keep himself covered.
I don't understand.
In and out of the smoke, sprays away. Manages to find three, but has to go.
Vikings is going to win. They're not. X10's not going to win like this. This isn't going to happen.
3 members left standing. Another pistol round going to the Vikings.
It's over.
Yeah, when you get on top of that crane, it can cause a lot of problems, especially the other team gets
There's no
way
shot
ahead of you and they have no idea. They don't check it. Very nicely done here.
Vikings won. It's over.
I gotta give Vikings a lot of credit here, coming back after a couple rough rounds against X10, really able to right the ship.
Yeah. Do see 2 sheriffs now out from X10, Patty and Scary.
Guardian here.
Maybe Scary can be the savior of X10.
I have been seeing a couple Guardians.
You know?
We had one use of it yesterday.
It's all on Scary.
On Icebox, in fact.
So a lot of good sight lines that you can utilize on it, either from, like you're seeing there, over on Belt or the back of B. Oh, nice job by FRZ with that Ghost.
And he's going to reaggress into the Cloudburst. Throws on the second one, does decide to pull back. Saucy spotting one, takes a couple shots at that Frenzy. It's a couple of hits in, but Scary in the meantime.
Oh, this mid-fight, and he's dead.
Pegas waiting here.
Sucks at a classic.
Has the support from Sadak up mid. They get that finish. It's going to be a 3v4. Outgunned right now. HP bars low on everybody other than Sushi Boys. Which is a great name, by the way.
It is a great name. I like a lot of the names on X10. Cruz, Scary, Fox. It's good, man. Patty Pod. But it has a ring to it, you know. Oh, Sushi's not like this. Tries to come around the corner, dry. Saucy just gonna mow him down with the Spectre.
It's nothing worse than dry sushi.
Go next.
Patty Pan now eliminated, and this is going to be a round in the books as Saucy cleans up 3. Vikings starting to stretch a very scary lead, but with rifles getting ready to come in the hands here of X10, they absolutely need to turn this around right now. They need to get some momentum going.
Yeah, the last time, but again, Patipon, we need to see more out of him. He still has not really come online for X10.
Nanoswarm off
the
rip.
They pushed him off with just one flash, one dart.
Rush coming through green.
Completely pushed him off. Now they have no info. They don't know if they're coming. They don't know if they're behind those smokes. They're forcing the 2 to stay.
Popping that healing totem to try to top
Okay, okay. X10, this could be your gun round. There's a chance here.
You can see they're gonna.
There's a chance.
Yeah, send the drone out, see if they can get any information on what's going on over on A, but it's gonna get shot down there pretty quickly. Does get the dart in there. Have to pull that out. Saucy in return, gonna send his out and see a lot of members of X10.
Ooh. Well, FRZ trying to get that tracking shots, unable to find it. They push forward and Patty.
Wow.
Oh man, he will come up with 2 swift kills. GTN and FRZ both going to be eliminated. Shock threat from
No
Saucy
way you're going for more.
Cruz, but the side is broken open.
You psycho! Holy! You know way you're going to stop! Just know when to stop, man! Oh my goodness!
With the Spectre at range.
You did such a good job. Just know. Just know when to stop.
Sonic has this Guardian.
Holy!
Absolutely trade them at range.
Yeah, you can give a little bit of post-plant cover onto it. Stakus gonna throw down his smoke, see if he can get something going here. He's gonna be checking the corners, gonna throw the paranoia, tapping. He's gonna pull right off. Up over is Sadak with the Guardian, gets one, but gets taken down. Here comes Sutekas, gets Fox, looking for the finish.
He's got no snake bites, dude.
Catch-22 situation here that Scary is gonna try to create. He hears him on the spike. Can he interrupt him? Pushes out, will manage
they
to
got
strike
it, just
him
barely.
down. X10, they finally put another round here on the board. It was a decent little streak starting to happen there for the Vikings, but they finally make it happen.
No, it's a great call here by X10. Once they took down Saucy's drone, they just
way.
Oh, wait.
And that kill, they get the kill, great. They have the
I think they fixed it.
But
I think they
mentioned,
fixed
there was a
delay
no,
not
B,
again.
While the rest of the hit was happening on A, so...
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Golden Boy. And yes,
what is happening to my body?
Jump back into the action, and I'm excited for that. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a, you got to get the wheels turning here. Get back in, but we can hear those game sounds coming up. Some shots getting fired with 20 seconds left on the clock. Seems like we are good to go. If you tune in a little bit late, it's 9 to 5. First map here in this best.
This is what happens when you wake up at 7 in the morning, man.
Team of Vikings.
Your body just doesn't, it just breaks.
Try to take the first map.
Like, really.
Yeah, there are a couple interesting things going on with the buys here right out the gate. You do have the operator for FRZ. Sadak has a Guardian over there, big up a little bit of money. FRZ gets blinded, has to back on up.
This should be 9 to 6, actually, just thinking about it. So I'll have to, the UI should update after this round. We did have to roll things back.
Hey, you did better with math this time. Good job.
I did. I realized. I was like, wait a second. X10 just won a round, so that should be topped up. So that'll be corrected in just a little bit here, guys. Don't worry. Fox, however, taking quite a bit of damage off the rip. Cruz cannot top him up. Does not have that heal utility here at the moment. So he's going to have to try to operate with 21 HP. See the Viper cutting off a lot.
No way you go through this.
Patty gets up on the other side. The wall does go down. He's waiting around the corner. Gets that shot in the back.
Oh my God, this dude is...
Comes up with a second kill.
He's going for more, man. Just know when to chill. Oh my goodness.
So Vegas trying to inch in.
He's making me mad.
Cruz up top, shuts him down, getting the shot in through the wall. Foxes and Sushi Boys have the cleanup, and just like that, we are right back into the action with X10 taking the round.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite toxic screens to use on the attacker side. For this map, it cuts off so much vision for the defenders. And pause, get that win to kick us back off.
Alrighty, well. In we go, Cyber Cage up over the top from Sushi Boys. Nade is out. Don't find too much of anything though. Drone over the top, Sentry going to be destroyed. The re-entry here onto the A site yet again. The back of the site. Sadak pulls back, gets himself out towards the spawn, but the rest of the team falling. Saucy and GTN both getting taken out of the fight. Scary down to 16 HP. The heals are available this time around. You can see Cruz is going to be topping him back.
Little comeback from X10
to 65. So that poison wall will get dropped yet again. Seeker's now going to be coming out from Cruz, looking to locate the remaining members of Vikings. The last 3. Vegas going to be the first one to fall, then they quickly follow up on Sadak. FRZ needs to get it done here. 3 members left to kill. Tailwind's over to the side. Cruz going in on the push, tucks himself into the corner, knows that he cannot get wall banged there by the Blade Storm, so feels very confident. He's going to push up. He's going to look for the right click finish. Cannot quite find it. Does get that kill, but Scary is ready for the trade. They get the shutdown there.
The score is right. I think they didn't count the final round.
Together.
Wait.
It's basically the same idea here for X10, but you know, the adjustment is attempted to be made by the Vikings. They have FRZ on Sutekas on the lurk trying to come through, but they get kind of caught in no man's land right around mid, right by the boiler area, where they're just kind of dancing back and forth, trying to figure out which way to go, trying to figure out if we should go through attacker spawn or if we should come back into screens and try and get it done through there. And by the time they show up, it's basically, you know, it isn't basically, it is an on-man situation for them. Their team is already in disarray, and they're never really able to get there in time to be effective on that retake.
9-7 is correct. Okay.
Really good pace.
I mean, they haven't changed it. They haven't changed it, so I think you're right. I think it is correct.
Will get taken down as soon as he uses the Viper's Pit. That is just going to dissipate now. And the entire setup here for X10 on the B side has been undone.
A little jet lurk.
Getting himself up into kitchen. Does manage to catch
Saucy he dinked him.
Guard. Takes him out. Now has the Blade Storm. Instantly right-click kill in onto Sonar. Looking to turn this one back into the favor. The right-click follow-up not going to connect, however.
What the heck was that? What's he doing?
Can they actually turn this around? It was a catastrophic start, but now they're looking to swing this one back.
Yo, he's about to get an ace. He's about to get an ace. He's about to ace. He's about to ace.
Fox is gone. Patty fighting for, needs to get the ace to win the round to keep them pressing forward. Tailwind's over to the side. Here's the shot.
Oh my god.
Make it happen. FRZ will get the elimination to save the round for the Vikings. A nail biter there for the side of X10, but they can't get it done.
Oh my God, Pottypon doing everything but getting the ace to win this. I mean, he is all out of him. However, it still wasn't enough. That time, Vikings able to hold on that B push. Now, thinking about A again, there's that same wall. This time coming up and over right as it goes down as Sushi
He's owned him, dude.
Follow up.
Huge instant shutdowns coming through, but Saucy tries to drag this one back. The Hunter's Fury manages to find Fox now. Sushi Boys eliminated.
This is such a crazy match. They're just fighting
now
so quickly.
All on the back.
Oh my god.
Tries to turn this around. Pressing forward. Shot comes in onto Scary, but Potty comes up with a third.
Well,
BM within 2 of tying this up. X10, you can feel it. They are reinvigorated. They are ready to plow forward. They want to take this map.
Man, they are looking good. I mean, Potty is absent yet. Achilleos, they're really struggling with these A pushes. I think they just need to be a little bit safer on them. Just kind of give it up and play for retake if they can't.
They win this eco, they win one more gun round, they're tied up.
Okay, got confirmation. Round had to be replayed given the issues.
Yeah,
the count
right
now that you are seeing is correct, ladies and gentlemen. So this is 10-8.
They would have updated it. They would have updated it really quickly.
Onto the enemy Omen. X10 pressing forward now up onto the B side. They get the spot out with that Neural Theft, locating every remaining member of the Vikings.
Holy shit.
They have the site secured. Spike still not yet being planted. It's resting.
This is really interesting. This is the meta. This is the meta of not playing back yellow and playing more aggressively.
Potty getting that wall bang through onto
They're just fighting. I know it's against an eco, but they did this last gun round too. They didn't play yellow. They pushed more.
Any kills the Vikings.
They have the Viper wall set up deep. Look at where the Viper wall is. The Viper wall set up really, really deep to play past the default spot.
Fox going to be traded out, but I mean, it's a 1v3. FRZ, I mean, he would have to kill everybody to get the Blade Storm online, so there's just no way that he could have
X10 is just pissed, man. They're like, we got to replay this shit.
To get this clutch.
Fuck it.
Rely on the
just full throttle right now.
Do it before. Spots out one. Scaries around at yellow. Tries to make them think that he's going to go going for the push. Now goes for it. The blind comes in, though, perfectly timed by Cruz.
One more gun round, and you're tied up.
Will shut him down. And X10 are within 1 round now of tying this up.
This is amazing. I mean, Pottypon is really picking an icebox. They were absolutely dominant against Team Sense last time they did it. I think they won 8 out of 4.
Chat, they replayed the match and won the round. Okay.
And you can see why. They are fast,
it's 10-9.
And they really know how to take advantage of those sight lines off of those toxic screens. Look at this. They're giving them a different look this time. And they're being really patient, though, are the Vikings. I like this adjustment.
Dark cover coming out to block off at green.
Oh
they take a couple shots, and that's going to be just about the full rotate now coming in from the Vikings. Slow creep up from FRZ, making his way out of A.
One guy's already pushed through belt, so they are...
Try to get a decent little flank.
This might be a rough one for X10.
On B. Drone here from Fox. Going to scout forward, spots the Killjoy shoulder.
They don't have that Viper wall. The Viper wall they wasted at A to sell like some sort of fake.
Still not seeing the spike getting.
It's going to be a tough round for X10, man. This is going to be really, really tough.
The corner. They try to get rid of the alarm bomb, but the peak is going to be so very good here for the Vikings. X10 getting ripped to shreds. Fox, the last one to fall. Vikings, they stop the onslaught. They stop the momentum here from X10. It was so many rounds in a row, but now they are just 2 away from taking this.
Well, that time, that guiding light was a bit of a bait there for X10. They were on the Omen, very nicely done, and I like the patience from Vikings. I also like the idea by X10 to throw a different look with that toxic screen setup to try for B instead, but doesn't fool the Vikings.
Creative angle to get that dart through.
Oh.
FULLGAME falling down to 50 HP.
Almost.
The knives now going to be burned here from Potty. Does still have the Spectre to rely on. So we see the Hunter's Fury coming out from Fox, looking to try to get the track in.
He didn't kill him.
Off. Can't quite make it happen, but Potty gets himself into a prime position, finds the shot, shuts down the enemy Killjoy. And now we see this is going to be X10 fully pulling out of the A site, starting to rotate over to B.
Yeah, you can see that there's only Sutekas over here right now. There's the toxic screen over on the B, potentially being put up in just a second.
They might even still go back to A, depending on what
over towards mid
happens with Jet
going
here.
On over there, and most of the members.
I doubt it, but
Bodypon over on A though, he might be able to punish.
Oh, never mind. He's just on a full alert.
FRC still there, trying to shut him down. He will manage to find that kill. Sushi Boy's gonna get dropped, but now a 3v3 as the spike. Not yet planted, just waiting this one out. Push around the back. Cruz has the lineup, manages to find 2 of them.
Man.
That's 3 kills for him so far in the round, and now it's all on FRC. He tries to get the
oh my
to the box.
god!
Not where the spike was
he just
being
spammed
planted.
him through the metal, the
X10
box or whatever.
Yet again, 1 round away from time. As am I, but both these teams, they would love to avoid it at all costs. They don't want to get pushed into those extra innings. Shot there, though, from
man.
A great peek into
nice shot.
Finds the headshot, pulls away just at the moment there as Saucy does push. They do manage to find 2 more. Cruz and Fox both falling. Putty,
this Jet is
another one back, trying to keep them
owning.
in this game, keeping things even up.
Like, yeah, he overextends,
so
but holy, he is hitting every shot. He's feeling it right now.
With the spike carrier for now, they have to figure out where they want to route this spike. Seems like for now, it's going to be the inch forward here through green. Tekas peeking out, both of them.
Payback.
The wall.
Double.
Oh my god, he just gets the collat through onto Scary with the headshot. Incredible. Now it's all on Potty. He's inching forward. He hasn't checked left to look at yellow. And there you go, to the back of the skull. 4 kills.
Can't believe he didn't check it.
On the side of the Vikings. They yet again,
all he had to do was just glance over.
1 away from closing out Icebox. X10 need to win 2 straight if they want to take us into overtime.
I mean, Potty's his spatial senses just kind of love. Vikings were lurking out. No one was. They could have made a re-rotate potentially, but they opted to try to push into B, and they paid the price.
Well, now drone to start. Just trying to scout out. Get the word that GTN's playing. On the side of the map, they know that he has that showstopper available. No Hunter's Fury to try to counteract this lockdown as well that will almost certainly be used.
Oh, that was so close.
Saucy going to be eliminated. GTN with a showstopper does manage to find Cruz, however. Turning 1 back, but Fox pushes forward, manages to find him. Scary going to be taken down. That's the Viper's Pit now dropping the spike. Recovered.
Oh my god.
The lockdown getting ready to go off as Fox barely makes it out of that radius within time. But again,
no, he didn't have to do that. He could have just left.
They're looking to move over towards B. So Tekas is still.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering.
He could have ran the other way. He had plenty of time. He didn't need to rush in.
Just in the nick of time.
He almost got him though.
With that smoke, getting a pretty good sight.
He didn't need to. He could have dipped with the boys.
It's a good pair.
It's okay. The boys got it. The boys got it. This Jet is owning.
That is going to be absolutely huge here for the side of X10 to try to keep
the
ball
rolling. He peeks,
They go for the double peek.
What is happening? This is crazy. They're just flying.
Like it's all on FRZ. Needs to clean
up. It was a double peek, but I think it was a double peek by accident, honestly.
All right, let's see if he can do it. Oh, yeah.
That slows him up and gives his position away.
I don't
see they're covering all angles here.
Yeah, too surprising at all. What's going on with this? You can see Sushi Boy is going to push up, and he's not going to be able to do it. FRZ gets 1, 2 more to go.
It's a little bit of damage into him. Oh, man. The reload, the timing is there. Fox goes on that peak. gets the shutdown and to keep their hopes alive, their heads above the water. X10, one more round to go. Do we finally see an overtime?
I think we will. I really like the adjustment here by X10. Things kind of fell apart on A. You lose the Viper's pit, and immediately they back off, head over to B, which is way more open. Sutekas kind of uncharacteristically misses the lineup underneath his smoke, and just really isn't A. And you can see he kind of shot into the yellow because he was frustrated. And that, I don't know if that really cost him that much against Potty Pond, but it is what it is.
Oh, Bladestorm off the bat here. Potty.
They're swinging.
Also online, tries to go for the shots, doesn't manage to get the hits.
Holy crap, man! They're moving so quick. Look at how far they are.
Push forward. The neural theft going to be coming in from Sushi.
I think they lost this round,
great
but
angle. They're prepped for it. They shut down the Omen. The drop down coming through. Fox.
No, why
did
did he trust your teammate, man?
Out. Sutekas manages to find that crucial kill. Now he's looking through window. Spots one. Goes for the weapon swap, drawing out with the Bulldogs.
Yeah,
moving up, manages to find one. It's going to be a 1v2.
13-11 is what that is.
Fox all on his lonesome. The dart coming
they're
through.
moving. They're moving quick.
Dropped. They line up for him,
but just a little too quick.
Come in. FRZ gets the last kill of the map. 13-11. Damn close, but they can't quite.
God, they're moving a little too fast. By that I mean like they're too hungry to fight. Like right there, if that Jet most definitely saw his teammate flanking the guy, but the Jet peeked. If the Jet just stood there and hid behind that box, his teammate gets the flank, and now it's a 3v3 rather than a 3v2.